Chosen one, chosen one, chosen one. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your friend, tell your cousin. We are back, y'all, with another one.
Yeah, baby.
So listen, I'm going to get straight into the video because I don't want to hold you no longer than I have to. Y'all, the word for today is breakthrough. Pregnant with purpose. The word for today is breakthrough, pregnant with purpose. And so before we get started, y'all already know what I got to say about this. We're moving into a different realm. We're shifting, and the messages are shifting as well. So everything is not for everybody, but there is a portion in here that's for everybody. But everything is not for everybody. So you take it back to God, you pray over it, and you ask him if this particular portion is for you. Again, we are not all on the same level with our walk and our journey. Okay? So the message for today, though, is breakthrough, pregnant with purpose. I want to thank all of you who've been rocking with me, all of you who've been supporting me, all of you who've been sowing seeds. If you are looking to donate, sow seeds, get in contact with me via email. All of that stuff is in my description, y'all. In the description on every video or in the about section. So that's just for those of you that has been asking. But thank you all so much for everything that you're doing. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. So now let's get into this, y'all. So this morning I was laying in my bed and I heard God say 9 or 11 year of quantum leap. Now that sounds pretty crazy to me. So 9 or 11 year of quantum leap. So I'm like, I don't really know 9 or 11. I don't really know much about quantum leap, to be completely honest. So what we do, we go to Google, because if Google don't know, then don't nobody know, right? So I go to Google and I start searching this 9 or 11 quantum leap. I couldn't find nothing, y'all. I was literally about to go down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what God was telling me. And so finally, I'm like, Lord, what do you mean by this? Which is what I should have did from the beginning anyway, right? The 9 or 11, he says, is 911. 911. Year of quantum leap. Baby, you are about to step into something that you had no clue was going to come your way. And it's going to come so fast, it's going to be like an urgency, baby. A 911 call. God got a hit out. He got a blessing on your name. A blessing over your life. 9 or 11 year quantum leap. That was the word that I heard. But he's saying a 911. There's a hit out on you. The blessings are getting ready to run you down. So in addition to that, after I heard that, he said pregnant. Pregnant. So I instantly started asking questions about that. Okay, the first portion is 9 or 11, 911, quantum leap. And he says pregnant. You are pregnant with purpose. You are too far in to abort. Your only option is to carry full term and push. Listen, I want to park at this last part here. Your only option, somebody needs to resonate on this. You need to get this in your spirit and actually feast off of this. Your only option is to carry full term and push. These two things go together. This quantum leap and being pregnant, it go together because let's talk about it. People will say, oh, you're going to have an overnight success, an overnight miracle, breakthrough. You're going to have all these things coming into your life and everything is going to be overnight. But what they don't tell you is that overnight is connected to a story. Your overnight success breakthrough is connected to a story. Everybody that you see that's talking about God suddenly blessed them with an apartment. God suddenly blessed them with a car. God suddenly blessed them with a financial breakthrough. These people were pregnant at some point. These people had to push at some point. And then God hit them with the suddenly. Then God hit them with the quantum leap. What is a quantum leap, y'all? Let's talk about that. A quantum leap is a huge, often sudden increase or advance in something. Quantum leap is a huge, often sudden increase or advance in something. And so when he says a year of quantum leap, a year, a 911 of advancement, of a suddenly. Heightening your gifts, heightening those things that God has already said that you were going to have. He's going to pour those things into your life, and it's going to be back to back to back to back to back. But please know that you have to be pregnant first with something. He impregnated you with purpose. He impregnated you with purpose. And so before your suddenly comes, you have to carry out that purpose. You have to carry out that assignment. You have to carry out the very thing he told you to do. And you got to be full term with that thing. Some of you are carrying now your baby, and you might be in that first trimester. And what's happening, y'all, is that we're pulling our blessings from the spiritual realm down to the physical. That's in real life as a natural baby. Y'all think about how babies are born. You start with this little sperm and an egg, and then you get hands and feet and hearts and somebody with a personality. You can't tell me that ain't God creating something in the spiritual realm, and then your mother physically pushed you out. He birthed something in you as a baby. He put the purpose in you as a baby. Now you're in a season where you're carrying the purpose that he has already placed within you. And he's saying you have no option but to take this thing full time and push. Long gone are the days of you turning back. Long gone are the days of you trying to look back and say, well, I don't want to do this no more. I want to go back to this place. I'm thinking about going back to this job. I'm thinking about moving back to this city. All of that is gone, baby. That's in the past. When you look back, all you're going to see is darkness, because he said you are too far out now. You are too far in. Your only option is to continue to move forward and to push. And to push. And some of you are right there at that pushing season. You are right there. You're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing. And you're about to have an encounter with your quantum leap, your suddenly, your advancement. But he's saying, don't you look back. The birthing pains may be tough. You may not know where your next meal is come. You may be having trouble with your children. You may be having trouble on the job. There may be sickness in your body. But he's saying, push, baby, because you have come to the end of this birthing season. And I need for you to continue to push, because when you push, you are going to have an encounter with that I have already placed inside of you. Your baby will then be physical. Your baby will then be physically in your hand. That purpose, you will be able to see it. That manifestation, you'll be able to see it. That suddenly you will be able to see it. But right now, it's spiritual. It's in you. And he's expanding your womb. He's stretching you just like he would do a woman. It's in you. He fills you up, and all you have to do is continue to push. Carry this thing out full term. Carry it out full term. The word is breakthrough, pregnant with purpose. 911 year of quantum leap. What is quantum leap? A huge, often sudden increase or advance in something. But just because something happens suddenly does not mean you will not experience things prior to your suddenly. God does not work like that. He doesn't just give you a blessing and he don't take you through the lesson. Every blessing has a lesson connected to it. Everyone. So yes, you be encouraged by those that are talking about they overnight success. God just suddenly blessed them with this and that. Be excited for those people, because they have gone through something as well. God had to birth something. God had to build them up. God had to make sure that they were able to carry that blessing, carry that purpose, carry that baby, carry that family, whatever it is he's blessing you with, that job, that business, whatever it is. And that's just like a natural birth, y'all. That's just like a birthing. in the physical realm. You carry that baby for 9 months. You go through the sickness. You go through the pains. You go through the sleepless nights. You go through being uncomfortable. But then you're birthing, the actual push may be 10 hours, maybe 24 hours. And it feels like a suddenly against that which you have gone through before. It feels like a suddenly, compared to your 9 months. Your hours, all of a sudden, it felt like nothing once you see that baby. And so he wants you to stay encouraged. He says, I have a hope and a future for you. And he gives you the prophecy. He gives you that glimpse of your future so that you can stay hopeful. You can continue to push. And the reason why I'm talking about that and I'm bringing that up, y'all, because I remember on the beginning of my journey, I would see people talking about they just suddenly got this and they've been blessed with a miracle. And I would feel some type of way about that. I'm being 100 with y'all. I would feel some type of way because I didn't understand why God wasn't just blessing me all of a sudden. Why I got to get it out the mud. Why I got to get it out the trenches. Why I got to do, have a hard life, go so hard. Why just me. That's how I was feeling because I was looking and I was thinking that when these people say overnight success, I should get it right away. But God said, no, I need to impregnate you first. I need for you to carry out different things. I need for you to let go some things. I need for you to continue to trust me on this journey so that when I give it to you, I know that you can sustain the blessing. I know that you can carry out the assignment. I know that you can be stable in that which I have given you. So yes, the blessing may come suddenly, but you have also encountered some things. You have also gone through your months, your years, whatever your season looks like. Breakthrough, pregnant with purpose. He says, I have a hope and a future for you. My plans is to prosper you. I've impregnated you with purpose. I've impregnated you with purpose. He says you are too far in to abort. Your only option is to carry this thing full term and to push. Stay encouraged. Be excited. Even if your quantum leap is not right now, it's going to come. Your suddenly is going to come. Your advancement is going to come. Your breakthrough is going to come if you continue to do what? Push. Push. Those of you that are entering, that is about to have a head-on collision with this quantum leap, with your suddenly, don't forget the seasons where you were carrying. Don't forget the seasons where you were praying late at night, early in the morning. Don't forget the seeds of tears that you've sown. Don't forget. Don't forget. I love y'all so much. I do. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.